Welcome to Earlville Library District's Mystery Crafts for Spring 2022, Week 2. Today, as you can see, we've got our seasonal door hanger that Miranda has made for us to create. So pull out your Week 2 packets and we'll get started. Let's take a look at the supplies that were included in your bag. We've got 9 paint containers, a foam brush, 1 big length of burlap ribbon, 3 long lengths of twine, and then 1 short length of jute, 3 wooden squares, 12 wooden shapes, 3 pieces of hard Velcro, and 12 pieces of soft Velcro, 2 glue sticks, and then from home you'll need a glue gun and scissors. The library does have these things, these extra things, if you'd like to come in and borrow them from us. And now, our beginning step here, first step, is to paint both sides of each of those wooden squares white. So you're going to want to let them dry in between. Miss Miranda has already painted 2 of them. You see she's got her cute pink fan there. So she's just painting this one for you. And she's going to do 2 coats. She's going to do the first one here, and then she's going to paint her wooden shapes. And while she's painting those, this will dry enough so that she can come back and do that second coat. Now Miranda is going to get out all those wooden shapes and start painting. You can feel free to follow her examples or paint them all as you would prefer yourself. She's got enough shapes included that you can have 3 separate sets of shapes for each season, so this door hanger is good all year round. Watch her paint all of her fun shapes, and then you can use that as inspiration when you go to paint yours. Now, you only have to paint the front of these wooden shapes, which is nice. You don't have to worry about painting the back since we're going to stick these onto our door hanger. You won't see the backs. Also note, Miranda is using like 30,000 paintbrushes to do this quickly for you, but we've only included 1 in your packet. So when you want to switch colors, you will need to be in charge of washing your own brush. Miss Miranda also uses some accent colors on a few of her shapes, so if that gives you an idea to be creative with yours. Like I said, Miranda's shapes are done, so she's bringing back that square to give it a second coat on both sides, and she has already pre-painted the other 2. She's showing you the other shapes that she painted off camera. Now grab your burlap ribbon laid in front of you vertically, and you're going to fold back the top inch or so of the ribbon. It's got wire in the sides, so that should keep it folded. Slide underneath your short piece of jute, and then create a line of hot glue on the ribbon so that you can fold back down your ribbon and create a little pocket for that jute to hide inside. Don't glue your jute to the ribbon, just glue the ribbon flap closed. Be very careful. Miranda has burnt herself many a time on a hot glue gun, and the hot glue will soak right through that ribbon, so touch carefully, and don't glue it to anything that is underneath it. Then once you've glued your flap shut, you can tie the 2 ends of your jute into a knot, and then you'll have a loop to hang your door hanger from. Make sure you flip your ribbon over and grab one of your now dry wooden squares, and you're going to lay some of the longer jute halfway on the back, hold it in place, and then wrap it twice around the top of that block. Then you can turn it around to the back and use those 2 ends to tie it together. This creates just a little embellishment on each board, and it's a neutral one, so it'll go with each season. Once she's got that knotted in place, she's going to set it aside, and then she's going to repeat that process for each of the 2 remaining boards. Once you got your embellishments on, she just kind of lays them on her burlap ribbon, making sure that the seam for the burlap ribbon is in the back. And you can space out those boards so that they're evenly spaced with a little gap in between, ready to be glued down. Now she's going to glide on a nice zigzag of hot glue, and when you need it the most, when you're filming, you run out of glue and need to quickly put in a glue stick. So we gave you 2 because we had tried this and we kind of knew what to expect. So she goes right over that string there so that it will also be glued down to the ribbon, and then press it in place. You can make sure to tuck those little ends in, or you can trim them at this point. Press it down so it stays in place. Go ahead and put hot glue on all the rest of the boards and attach them to your ribbon the same way. Now you can find the bundle of just 3 hard pieces of Velcro. You should have 12 of the others and just 3 of these. Peel off one of the hard Velcro circles and place it in the center of each of your wooden squares. Now you can grab the pack of 12 soft pieces, flip over each one of your now dry wooden shapes, and you're going to place one piece of soft Velcro on the back of each of your wooden shapes. And now you're ready to create your seasonal decor. So for spring, we got a chick for the middle and 2 bunnies, one on either end, and we have our spring wall hanging. We can speed through the rest of the seasons here while Miranda attaches 2 suns and a butterfly for our summer wall hanging. Pop those off for the next season she's got on here is winter. And then here's some pumpkins and a leaf for fall. Miss Miranda had a really fun time coming up with this craft, and we're so very happy to share it with you. So we hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you'll share pictures of your craft projects on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Earlville Public Library. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Earlville Librarians, and stay tuned because we have our week 3 project coming up next week. Have you made any guesses as to what our project's going to be? We'll see if you're right. Tune in next week for project number 3.